French mathematician once said, everyone should believe in God, not because he exists, but because there is no loss if he doesn't. That was Blaise Pascal, a man who built equations for eternity, yet still searched for meaning beyond numbers. That belief could be both logic and leap, still shapes our world today. Because whether we pray to a deity, trust the universe, or simply hope that tomorrow will be better than today, we all live by belief. I am Jaideep Padalwar, author of Engineering the Australian Dream and host of Life Unplugged with Jaideep. Today, we explore the life of belief, the unseen thread that connects tribes, temples, and thoughts. A journey from the fires of prehistory to the quiet faith within each of us. Long before temples or scriptures, before gods had names, human beings looked up at the sky and wondered. They saw lightning and called it power. They heard thunder and called it voice. They saw death and called it mystery. In a world without science, belief was survival. When the crops failed, they prayed. When the hunt succeeded, they thanked. Belief began not as a religion, but as relationship, a dialogue between fear and hope, between what we saw and what we couldn't understand. It gave meaning to chaos, it gave order to fear, it gave courage to live another day. And in that fragile balance between fear and faith, the first gods were born. Every fire was an altar, every storm a sermon, every dawn a promise. Belief was humanity's first story, a story of survival told to the stars. As humans gathered into tribes and nations, belief needed form. The whispers of spirit became the voices of gods. The gods took names, faces, and rituals. Stone temples replaced open skies. Priests replaced storytellers. Faith became structure, and belief became a religion. It wasn't a betrayal of faith, it was its evolution. People needed rules to live together, rituals to remember, and symbols to share. Religion became humanity's first institution, not of power, but of purpose. It built communities out of chaos. It replaced fear with meaning. And it gave birth to ethics, the moral compass that still guides us today. Every civilization had its own path to the divine. Egypt found God in sun. Greece found God in human form. India found God in everything. Each belief system told the same truth, that humans longed not just to exist, but to belong to something greater. But where there is unity, there is also identity. And where there is identity, there is division. Belief began to draw lines, not on maps, but in minds. My God, your God, true faith, false faith. Belief that once united tribes, now separated nations. Temples turned into territories, prayers turned into politics, and the voice that once whispered peace began to echo with pride. Wars were fought not for survival, but for salvation. Crusades, conquests, and conflicts all carried banners of belief. And yet, beneath that noise, the essence of faith remained the same, that the human need to trust something beyond ourselves. Because even when belief divides, it also reminds us that we all seek the same thing, meaning and purpose. Today, belief looks different. Fewer people go to the temples, but millions meditate. Some no longer pray, but they still hope. Belief has moved from the altar to the inner self. It's no longer only about the gods above, but the divinity within. People believe in energy, in karma, in destiny, and in themselves. The names have changed, but the needs hasn't. We still seek purpose when life feels random. We still need hope when the world feels heavy. Belief has adapted to our times, from stone to soul, from prayer to practice. And yet, the question remains the same. What do we trust when the world shakes beneath us? Belief can build, and belief can blind. It can make us kind, it can also make us cruel. It can unite strangers under one sky or turn neighbors into enemies. But belief itself is neither a saint nor a sinner. It's a mirror. It shows not what the divine is, but who we are. When belief serves compassion, it becomes light. When it serves ego, it becomes fire. Both come from the same spark, the human heart. So, maybe belief was never about proving who's right, but remembering what's right. From the caves to the cathedrals, from stars to screens, belief has followed us through every age. It has worn many names: faith, religion, hope, love. But it has always meant one thing: the courage to trust something unseen. Because belief isn't about gods, it's about meaning. And meaning is what makes us human. This is Life Unplugged with Jaideep, where even belief takes a breath.